I always used to think that being ugly was just genetics and some people were just gifted with natural beauty. But that is absolutely bullshit. I went from looking absolutely ugly with no confidence, shitty posture like body language as well, at 16 years old to now looking more attractive than ever at 18 years old. This transformation has literally gotten me 3 girlfriends and countless of dates over just the past 2 years. But how did I do this?
It was just puberty. Yes, it was just puberty.
No, it wasn't fucking puberty that changed my facial looks. But there was just two things that I started to implement that actually made my face go from ugly to very attractive. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be covering in this video, so you will finally be able to get more attractive. Because bro, I know the feeling of not getting any attention from girls. It's the worst possible feeling ever. And if you didn't know already, my name is Oliver and I help guys become the most attractive version of themselves. And the single best way to do so is by building an aesthetic physique. If you don't know how to build an aesthetic physique, then I have just a solution for you. Just click the top link in the description, all the details are there. So step number 1 is building an aesthetic physique. So basically there's 5 different girls that I have texted upon which physique they found it the most attractive. So it was anywhere from being fat, skinny, really muscular, and then kinda athletic, aesthetic looking. And the girls were anywhere from girls who went to the gym every single day, who had an hour-shaped glass, girls who were kind of normal in their physique, but loved, for example, the anatomy of the body, so basically the muscles and all of these different things. And I'm not joking when I'm telling you. And can you guess which physique most of them chose? I'm not even over-exaggerating when I'm saying that I had a 100% success rate with my aesthetic physique. I didn't even tell them that it was my physique that was one of those 5 pictures that I sent them. So basically it couldn't have been set up. But it actually makes sense that it's the most attractive one, because try to look at these 2 different pictures. This picture over here is someone who has been training too much in the gym. He doesn't have the right proportions. Look at his waist. His waist is too thick compared to his upper body. It doesn't have the law of attraction by the shoulder and waist ratio, which is the most attractive proportion that you can have. Comparing it to this picture over here, which is my physique that I've been building, I have the right proportion. My waist is 1.6 times smaller than my shoulder, and that is why I am so much more attractive than this guy, even though he has more muscle than me. And the way to look like this instead of becoming too bulky like this is by training something called the 7 aesthetic muscles. And the 7 aesthetic muscles is exactly what I teach inside of my program. And that's exactly why if you want to build an aesthetic physique so you don't make the mistake that this guy has done to not being attractive at all and do what I've done to become the most attractive version of yourself, then just go down and have a look at the top link in the description. All the details are there. So step number 2 to becoming the most attractive version of yourself is by improving your facial looks. And I'm not just talking about grooming and, cutting your eyebrows to the perfect length. All of these different things are minor things. The most important things is to change your skull. Basically, in a way, it's changing your skull. Basically, you train the muscles that you have in your face, and that kind of changes your skulls. Or it looks like your skull has been changed. You can just take me for an example. Look at these 2 different pictures. This was me at 16 years old, and this was me at 18 years old. I'm telling you, it's not puberty that has actually done this change. Probably puberty has had some changes, of course, my height and such things, but my eyebrows, my jawline, all of these different things is specifically something that I've been training. Because you have muscles around your jaw that you can train. You have muscles around your eyes that you can train. I didn't know this until I was 16 years old. And when I started to just train these muscles, I literally had the best transformation of my life so far. And I've only been doing this for 2 years. Imagine how it would look in 1 more year or 2 more years. And that's exactly why that I have been making this program. Not only do I teach how you can get an aesthetic body, but I also teach you how you can change your facial looks. Imagine how much value you will be getting out of this, bro. It literally currently is only $20. I'm going to increase the price soon. And I'm telling you, I will do everything in my power to get you the results that you desire. Because, bro, I have been in your place. I have been the guy in the classroom who nobody wanted to have anything to do with, like sexually. And it was so painful because there was a time where we had this game SPK in my country, basically where you can challenge each other to do a specific thing. So can you guess what that was? Usually it was to challenge one of the others to kiss the other person. And bro, do you ever think that anybody challenged me to do that thing? And even if it happened, nobody wanted to do it because I was not attractive. Not with my charisma, not in my looks, nothing was attractive about me. But I've taken the time to learn all of these different things, and that's why I want to share all my knowledge with you, which is inside of my program. That's why I will highly recommend you to go down and buy my program. It's in the top link of the description, and I'm telling you, I will do everything in my power. As I said, you can literally text me if you have any questions that you maybe want to ask me. Again, it's in the top link of the description. All the details are literally inside of there. If you have watched this far into the video, I'm very happy for you because I think that you have learned so much that it can literally change your life. When I heard this advice, my life dramatically had an increase in my what could you say, life experience, because overall your life just gets better when you're more attractive. Haven't you seen, like, on the street, people who are more attractive, they literally get treated differently? It's just subconsciously that we do things like this, and it makes sense, right? Because obviously a more attractive person just seems better. It's like we get more out of that person. And that's exactly why I made this channel, so you can become more attractive. That's why I will highly recommend you to go down and click subscribe so you can become a part of this movement. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day, bro. Mwah.